If you're one of those people that's still celebrating Halloween, right on.
Yeah.
We're right there with you.
Wow. Get out.
Welcome back to This Week in Gaming. I'm Proxy.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Jeff.
We're all here this week.
Yep.
So
Hooray.
we're going to bring you some news and stuff that happened in gaming. Where should we start?
I mean, I prefer to start from the beginning.
Of all time?
I hate you because I was going to say that.
So in the beginning, God said some stuff, and then some
In
other
the
stuff.
beginning,
And then
there was
Nintendo
Sonic.
said, no, we thought of it first and you can't stream it live.
Excuse me, Sega wrote the Book of Genesis.
Ha!
This is your house.
And the
but get
Book of
out.
Exodus, too.
Well,
Womp, 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 womp.
Anywho, what's the top of our docket this week?
This will be hitting your earballs as of Saturday, December 23rd. This is episode 37.
that's wild.
37. We're
37,
so close.
Which also, since we won't talk to you again until next week, happy holidays, whatever it is that you're celebrating.
Yeah, Hanukkah's already over. I'm not sure about Kwanzaa because I'm a white person and I don't have any friends who celebrate Kwanzaa, so I don't keep tabs on it. But it might be over by now. I'm not sure. I think it's like Hanukkah where it happens.
If you're
in the
pagan
beginning.
like us and you celebrate Christmas, happy Christmas.
Yeah.
So if you're one of those people that's still celebrating Halloween, right on.
Yeah.
We're right there with you.
Wow. Get out.
Oh, no.
Get out.
I hate you guys.
So,
So 15 more episodes and we'll be at a year.
Wow.
52.
I know. I am
So
very
crazy.
excited.
My nipples are hard.
Ooh.
Yeah, right?
I can see they've given pupils to your Punisher shirt.
If you look closely, I can make one of them wink.
Ew.
That is skill.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so joking aside, let's start with some Cuphead news. Cuphead.
Which won like so many awards at the Game Awards, and that's
It
really
sure
awesome
did.
for them.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Whoever thought that you'd win an artistic award for making animations in the style of what they could technically
The
achieve in
30s?
the 1940s?
Yeah.
It did really well though.
It sure did.
Apparently, there was a fake Cuphead game, mobile
no.
version. It made its way to iOS this week.
Whoops.
The fake Cuphead game was going for $4.99 on the App Store. Luckily, it has already been taken down. People were like the studio was like, we didn't do that. That's not us.
Does no one look at the developers when they download apps?
That's the interesting thing, actually. The Studio MDHR, their website, I think, is like studiomdhr.com. The person who registered Cuphead the game on iOS they put it under like studiomdhrthegame.com or games.com or something like that. So it's close enough that anyone who didn't know that's
Anyone
not their
who's
website.
not going to look deeper.
Yeah, they'd be like, oh, that makes sense. And the email was like studiomdhrgames@email.com, whatever it was. So as far as people who don't know any better, apparently it looked really legit. So that's probably how it got away. They got away with it for so long is because it seemed legit. Also, it's like a chronic problem with the Apple App Store that they don't give a fuck. If you want to put an app up, do it. Scam people out of their money. They don't care.
Yeah. Luckily, MDHR, the actual MDHR, they were fast enough to report like this isn't ours. It's complete theft of our game. That Apple did take it directly off of the App Store once it was reported by them, and they are offering refunds.
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
That's really nice
At
of
least
them.
from what I read, they were going to be offering refunds. I don't know how it's working. I'm sure if you go to the App Store and be like, refund, please.
Yeah.
I did notice this week I bought Portal Bridge Constructor on the Android Play Store, and it offers you a refund right away. If like you play it, I think you have like a 7-day interim.
Okay.
Because it actually costs money. It's $4.99 on the Play Store. There's actually a button for refund.
Wow.
So, I mean, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's really
Like,
neat.
Now I got to double
Excuse me.
check to see if it's still there because I've played it for like a day and a half.
Yeah.
I don't know
I
if
still
it's,
need to play. I downloaded it on Steam,
Yeah.
and I still need to play it.
It's
I downloaded it real quick. I haven't had the time to get to it yet. But
I just want to say that the game was like...
Oh, yeah. See, I don't have a refund button anymore because I played it.
Yeah. This fake Cuphead wasn't like, oh, it's a mobile version. It was legit the game turned into something you could theoretically play on your iPhone or Apple Pad. Am I 40 years old? On your Apple Pad.
By Nintendo.
Your Macintosh.
What's terrifying, and I like looked into this a little bit because it like really freaked me out for some reason. The main screen when you pull up the game was like super glitchy and like fucked up. And the controls were not controls. The game was virtually unplayable. And someone in the comments of the Polygon article about this was like, yeah, this is what people do. They create an app. They make it unplayable from the launch screen. So you think, oh, it just doesn't work. I should like review this or email the developer or something. And maybe they will fix this problem. And it gives them enough time to take your $5, run with it, and completely turn off that app and disappear with your money. Apparently that's what...
It's like
that's
the new
a huge
phishing
problem.
scheme.
Yeah. Is people just
That's
make a
weird.
shitty game that isn't a game. They take your money and they just go with it. It's crazy.
It's weird how that works to me because as someone who's looking to get into like streaming professionally
Yeah.
and, you know, talking to other streamers and whatnot that do accept tipping and hearing about all like the crazy acrobatics you have to do financially in order for things to work, because a lot of there's scammers out there that will donate X amount of dollars to a streamer. Or I should say tip, not donate, but they'll tip $200.
Yeah.
So then the streamer's like, hey, this is great. But they don't have that money in the person doesn't have that money in their account.
Yeah.
So it goes to get drawn on. It can't be.
Yeah.
And it ends up charging the streamer for a
Canceled check, essentially.
a back fund, or
Yeah.
I forget the technical term for it. It's been a long day.
It's kind of the same reason why if something like, say your power bill comes out of your bank account, but you don't have enough, that's why your bank charges you that fee, because the company is still going to do it. So like, I get it, but I don't. And what also sucks is like all of those, I don't remember what any of them are called, but like all those websites that streamers use to accept tips, there's a few different ones. It's like anything else, it takes out its own fee. So say I donate $100 to somebody.
Like if you donated $100 using coffee.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Because Ko-Fi does take their own
and
coffee, Ko-Fi, whatever you want to call it.
And we'll say they take out 3% because that's about what most of them do. So they get, what, $97? But then I'm like, I want a refund, actually. That streamer has to give me back all of my money, even the fee. Because even though they didn't see that money from the fee, I still paid it. So it super sucks.
It's a very strange and messed up system. And what's weird is that a lot of people that have been having problems, a lot of them are because they're running through PayPal. PayPal's incredibly secure. It's just not. That's the one manner that people have been breaking PayPal.
It's too secure.
It is.
Is what it is.
They care so much about the consumer that a lot of legitimate people get screwed over a lot by the consumer because it's just, that's the way it is.
So PayPal, get on it. Fix that.
Fix it.
I would like to start receiving tips when I stream.
There's a ton of other websites that are pretty good though. So
oh yeah, absolutely.
We could go with any of them.
Yeah, we got plenty of time before we actually start our legitimate streaming schedule.
Yeah, the holidays kind of fuck things up a little bit.
Oh my god, do they? Moving on from that unfortunate circumstance, we are actually going to move on to probably one of our most beloved games.
Mm-hmm.
At least in the Yeah Dude Games studio / one of our best recordings that we will forever have lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was before we were archiving our recordings.
Yep.
And for those of you that do want to check us out on Twitch, we do, if we have like really good games that we played or things we want to save, we make double sure to export to YouTube as an archival type effect.
Yeah.
You can do things to Twitch now. They do allow for uploads of pre-recorded content. So like I could download our videos, edit them so that we can just have a highlight reel and re-upload them to Twitch. So they'll be there, but for the most part, if it's something we want to archive, it'll end up on our YouTube.
Yeah. I mean,
absolutely.
Twitch still saves everything, right? Or is it just for a certain amount of time? It's for a certain
amount of time.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you guys, whoever is listening, if you're not 100% aware of probably the fan favorite of Yeah Dude Games, Catherine
Catherine with a C.
Catherine with a C.
The game.
With the game.
Which I gotta say, it's really awkward to explain to people because I've had the 2 games now that came up recently. One is Catherine because of the potential HD remaster, which we'll get to in a second. But the other one being Deep Space Waifu, which is just funny as all get out. But
which I'm still not sure if we can stream it. So
I don't know. I'm still looking into it. Worst case, we can stream it on Facebook because Facebook really doesn't care,
and we can just pop it up on YouTube non-monetized. So
yeah, that's true. So. They trying to explain to people that Deep Space Waifu has very solid gameplay behind it.
It does. That's the worst part.
It's a very good bullet hell.
Like,
and it was really
watching
surprising.
You play it the other day, it was like, this is actually a good game.
I actually bought a copy for Static Crowbar.
Yeah,
for
you were
Christmas,
saying that yesterday.
He's like, this is such a good game. And I was like, I know. I'm thinking about building an arcade cabinet for it and running a MAME system in it.
That's awesome.
He's like, I was thinking the same thing. So anyway, but trying to explain to people that Catherine is actually a really good game. I was talking to one of my coworkers the other day about Catherine, and she's like, yeah, I never thought to pick it up. It looked kind of weird. I was like, it's worth the play. And she was like, I've seen the trailers for it. It looks very fetishy. And I'm like, it's
goats.
It's a don't get it twisted. It is a weird game. It is a little fetishy, but it's also a really good story and amazing to watch someone.
Because we started playing it humorously, as a joke.
We were like, fuck it, let's play Catherine.
Yeah, and
this will be funny. And then we got so involved.
Yeah, and that was back when we were streaming 5+ nights a week, and we had our couple regular people always in the chat.
50 screaming birds.
Watching us.
Shout out to Vic, by the way.
Watching us /proxy be bad at Catherine, and it was really fun.
Oh, I like being bad at Catherine, because then I just yell at the game and people can be entertained.
So, while you're being bad at Catherine on your PS3, you will eventually be able to be bad at Catherine on your PS4 or your PS Vita. Atlas, the developer Atlas, who is also famous for the Persona series. Am I right?
Yeah, they're the publishers for the Persona series as well as Persona.
Catherine. They announced that they are going to be doing a PS4 and a PS Vita remake of Catherine, which is going to include more endings.
Oh my god!
More content and more ladies.
Wait,
what? Yeah.
They're adding a third character, which is going to be Rin. Rin is...
Daughters of Nemesis?
Of what I've read, Rin is supposed to be like the voice of reason.
But...
in the game.
Also...
But just as fucked up.
Are they doing like a love interest type deal for her?
Rin is actually...
Okay, because I was going to say there was that other chick that was at the bar that was trying to be your voice of reason.
Well, Rin is the piano player at the bar.
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know exactly 100% how she's going to play in, but like I said, the developer Atlas is remaking Catherine. It's going to be called Catherine Full Bottle.
Full Bottle?
I'll buy it just for the name.
Yeah.
I hope they have another collector's edition, because there was a collector's edition for Catherine on the PS3 and the Xbox 360.
I'm sure there will be.
That came with boxers.
Oh my god.
And a pillow, I think.
Yeah, because they were the heart boxers.
Yeah. They're the ones that Vincent wears.
Yeah. So Vincent will still be the main character.
Thank goodness.
Per usual. There will be
his Italian stallion jacket.
More difficulty levels, more puzzles, apparently some new mechanics to the game, and also apparently there's going to be an online multiplayer.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's going to be like
excuse
you beat your friend's time on this, or if it's going to literally be like you and your friend doing the same puzzle. I read
two different things when I originally posted this article to our little chat.
Which I totally read, by the way.
Yeah, you sure did. There's going to be two different things. There's going to be a time trial, which obviously is like you said, like just see who gets the fastest time. But there is also going to be a split where who can get up there the fastest against same person on the same screen.
Both of the things I just theorized.
Right. And the only reason they did that was because apparently Catherine has made it into like the same league of competition as like Street Fighter.
Yeah, it's like weirdly esportsy. It's super weird.
I'm not gonna lie, I would watch that because those puzzle games are really like they're mind bending at times.
Yeah,
and the way that some people solve them.
It's specifically Catherine though. Like it's not like just like GDQ, you know, games done quick. It's they're legit part of the same league that Street Fighter is in. I don't remember the name of it.
That's weird.
It's not ESL, but equivalent to ESL.
Is it like MLG?
No.
Is it one of those like?
Is it 360 no scope?
Yes, it's 360 no scope. It's one of the ones that Red Bull sponsors. I know that much.
Okay.
But yeah,
I'm so excited. Like
I'm just excited to play it.
Yeah.
I can't say that I'm really going to get into the competitive online multiplayer part of things.
It would be fun to play with it though.
It certainly would.
I really want to stream Catherine again for February for Valentine's Day ish, like, you know, around then. But because I feel like this game will probably come out late 2018.
We can always stream it again.
If 2018 at all.
I feel like we should do the first Catherine for PS3 again anyway first.
Oh, yeah.
So that way, those that haven't either played the game or haven't watched us play through it the first time can get the experience for the original.
Oh, yeah.
And then we can replay with the new one when it comes out.
Yeah.
Right.
And get our real comparisons down. That, and I think we could all use a refresher from the first Catherine.
Because we definitely did not play there's for anyone who doesn't know, there's multiple different endings and your decisions matter and the things that you say to people matters. And we played the game in such a weird way where we all kind of agreed on our decisions and we didn't end up with a great ending.
Because we played it too neutral is really the thing. If you're going to play, you have to go like strong moral good or strong moral bad.
Yeah, Vincent was very confused when we were playing. So I would really like to get either a good or a bad ending. I would just like to get an ending.
As someone who had to go out and like find both the good and bad endings to satisfy myself, since like the ending we got was so trash middle ground.
Yeah.
Nothing came of it really. So, and they're really solid in either direction. So we're going to have to do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm excited for it.
Moving on from Catherine. Got a little bit of Twitch news, Twitchy Twitch. We're twitching on this news. So Twitch is launching a new reality series that will be pitting streamers against each other for $60,000.
Whoa!
Yeah, essentially Twitch Idol.
Yeah, like American Idol.
Okay.
Yeah. So not unlike American Idol or like America's Got Talent, streamers in the U.S., Canada, and UK will be able to compete for money. They will face challenges designed to test important streamer skills and will be evaluated by a panel of judges. The Twitch chat function will be a sort of voting system for this. Streamers will compete from their own home streaming setup. So it's not going to be like you're in a studio.
Yeah, that would be shitty.
Focusing, like it's all based off of your setup. Applications are open. You do need to be in the partner program with Twitch and over 18 years old, but there is no like subscriber / view count requirement. Yeah. So like even if we were if we're partnered, not
we could apply.
Affiliate,
we could apply. Yeah.
So like we're partnered. Or
not at the moment. We're not.
We're okay. Well, we're affiliated, but if we had a partner, and even if we only got one subscriber a month or no subscribers, we were still partnered.
Yep.
We could apply.
Yep.
And compete.
The show will be called Stream On, which is really funny. And I there's no details of like when or where or what happened. I'm fucking excited for it though. I would love to watch.
I'm interested to see what kind of challenges. Well, I mean 18 up, so I'm interested to see like what kind of challenges they put them up against. Yeah. Like, you've been swatted.
I'm gonna guess
DDoS attack on you.
I'm gonna
How do you solve this?
It's gonna be stuff like maybe it's not extreme as that, but maybe something like that. And like
we're gonna see how they handle someone coming into their chat and being toxic.
Oh, yeah.
Quite possibly, honestly.
I'm going to guess that there's going to be probably some situations where they have to deal with somebody who's like hurling abuse at them and being awful, because that is a thing that you have to deal with on a daily basis.
So essentially, it's working at Dunks every day.
I've seen people handle it pretty elegantly, to be honest. Yeah. Like a lot of streamers have like their rule set for their stream, and they're like, look, if you're going to act this way, that way, whatever, you're not welcome here, and I will just ban you.
Yeah. So I think it might be stuff like that, because like, or like internet problems, you know? I don't know.
Maybe. Who knows?
Fucking knows?
Well, and that's why it's going from your own home setup.
Yeah.
So like if you have a shitty connection, well, I'm sorry, you lose points essentially.
Yeah. I just like that it's like a panel of judges, and also the chat will be basically voting.
What it sounds like where the chat is included is it's kind of like the Kids' Choice Awards, where you still vote for like
That's never been more accurate.
But like where you vote for like the final award,
Right.
like, you know, who won best album of the year? It was Smash Mouth.
I'm sure it'll. God. I'm
Best
sure.
picture, A Bug's Life.
Best picture. Smash
B-movie.
Mouth. No.
No.
I'm
B-movie
sure-
was not out.
It's still not.
The last time I watched the Kids' Choice Awards, A Bug's Life won something,
Wow.
which tells you how long ago I watched the Kids' Choice Awards.
Bugs Life
Were
was a
you
good
still
movie,
a
though.
kid?
I was.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Last time I watched Kids' Choice Awards, I was 24.
Oh.
Why?
Because it was on and there was nothing else on. Duh.
Was Nick
And
Cannon still hosting?
I also wanted to watch The Rock get slimed because nothing's funnier than slime
Yeah.
That's true.
falling on people.
It's true.
Sorry,
mildly
Dak.
off subject. What was the name of that show where they had like the 4 celebrities? They were all under a slime thing and they had to guess the kid's talent
Oh my god.
or special ability.
I don't
I remember
know.
they had this weird face looking thing and it had the words of the like to spell out their talent or to
I
tell what their talent was.
remember the show.
I just can't remember the name of the show.
I don't know.
Can you figure it out?
I
Or
can
figure it out or
Something. You have a computer. Both of you have computers at your ready.
I mean, we do, but
I also have a phone in front of me that I could use to look it up. In the meantime, I'm just going to say that for Christmas, my friends got me a PS4 of my own, and I fucking cried.
figure it out.
figure it out. So
wow.
Good call, Jeff.
I used to watch hours of that show. So
You know,
I
we're going into a
forgot.
new year, and Jeff's going to start that new year with +5 points.
I remember
for
remember
figuring out
one
it out.
specific episode where it was a girl that had like a collection, and that was the questions like, what was she collecting? It was fucking earwax,
Ew.
Why?
not her own,
Ew.
What?
but
That's
like
worse.
her family members.
Ew. If my child was like, Mommy,
Mom.
can I collect your earwax? I'd be like, you're up for adoption immediately. Goodbye. Get out of my life.
And then there was like another kid who was like pretty much child Steve Irwin. So like
Oh God.
he's probably dead now with a
Yeah.
with a stingray barb stuck in his
Whoa.
chest.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Too
It's always too soon.
12
with Steve.
years is too soon. Oh wait, no, it was 2006 that he died, right? So it's like
So
11
12 years.
11.
Essentially, it's
Yeah, I
next
guess.
week. It's going to be 12 years.
Yeah. Too soon.
Never too soon.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on from Twitch. You know, Nexus, right? They do all the mod programs.
Maybe.
Like, if you want to get a mod for pretty much
Fallout.
80%.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Nexus
Nexus mods.
There's so many different Nexus things going on right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, I know.
So, like,
that's why I was trying
Especially
to like, spell it
considering
out.
Avid just changed their file storage server to Nexus because it was called ISIS.
And then
Oh,
there's
of course it was.
And then there's
Yeah.
the various Nexus phones.
Oh my god.
God.
Yeah.
Too many things.
But anyway, Nexus Mods is going to be implementing a donation type system in 2018. So users will donate X amount of money to grab a mod. So it's essentially paid mods, but I feel like it's going to be one of those like donate what you can, kind of like Humble.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the donations that are gained will be pulled together, and modders who put that donation part up will be paid from the pool. So
Yep.
like we'll say end of the month they count up all the donations and all the modders who received donations, and then they split it evenly.
Yeah. So everyone kind of who knows more about this than anybody else says that the system is extremely complicated to like understand. And for me, it would make sense if they would just be like, okay, I'm a person, I donated to Skyrim mods. All of the Skyrim mod donations go into a pool. The people who have the most mods or the best rated mods or whatever get a portion of that donation pool. That's how it would make sense. That doesn't seem that difficult. If they're doing it any other way, I don't get it. Who knows though? I think it's good because modders put about as much work into their mods as actual game developers.
If not more.
If not more.
Because they have to break a code.
Yeah. People who made the unofficial patch for Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion literally made the patch so big to fix everything broken with the game. It was the game.
Well, it's kind of like the
And it's
people
like-
who just made the unofficial Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Like they put the whole entire game of Fallout New Vegas.
They made a game not expecting anything but people to go, this makes me happy.
Yeah, in the Fallout, all in the Fallout 4 engine. Like, holy shit! Like, this is why Obsidian is developing a new game.
Yeah,
legit.
Which, who knows what it's going to be though?
New Vegas 2. Benny's back from the dead.
Chandler Bing is back from the dead.
Chandler Bing Part 2.
Fallout 2 Vegas.
Fallout 2 Vegas.
Hey, maybe
2 Vegas, 2 Furious.
I prefer Fast 9.
Fast 9.
Furious Vegas.
Fast and the Fury.
Yeah, Fast and the Fury. Moving on from that little quick snippet of mods and Fast and the Fury. Did you ever play the Civ series?
Civilization?
Yeah.
Sid Meier?
Yeah,
Sid Meier. Yeah, I did. I played Civ 4 a lot, actually, with Tyler. We did LAN games, and it was amazing.
I remember when he
It was like
into
Risk, but you didn't have to worry about someone throwing the game board.
Just
or breaking up with you as a friend.
Except you could, accidentally force Gandhi to nuke everyone.
Which is always fun. So, as of January 4th, if you have an iPad, you will...
It's now available.
Oh, okay. So as of now, sorry, I'm reading my notes
it's
wrong.
Okay.
If you have an iPad, you can get a full version of Civ VI.
Yep.
Ooh.
Like the game.
Yeah,
for free?
No.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
I wasn't sure if this was some sort of special
okay.
thing.
You did hear me say iPad and not Samsung, whatever, right?
Not Lenovo.
Yeah. So this is gonna be. It's a full game, the full complete Civ 6 of what you would get on your PC. Because really, those engines don't take much to run, so you can run it off of something like an iPad. As of right now, it is $29.99. As of January 4th, though, it will double to $59.99.
Yeah. And a lot of people are like, whoa, that's a lot of money for a mobile game. But it's not a mobile game. It's a game that they turned... It's
a game you can play on mobile.
Yeah, right. It's a game they made available for your mobile device.
Yeah. It's the full game because there's still a campaign series too in Civ. Like
they made some things simpler so that the iPad can handle it. Like I guess I have never played the game. I'm not super familiar with it. But when you talk to people and their little pictures pop up and there's like little sprites, maybe is that a thing?
Yeah, essentially.
They turn that off, so it's just like a little static picture of Gandhi instead of him like
actually talking.
Yeah. So like shit like that. It's the little things that they change to make the iPad actually able to run it, but not something crazy. It is.
You know what I would love? Two things I would love, really, and they're both tied into each other. One,
$1 million.
The ability, because it was able to function on a system as old as Windows XP. It would be nice to be able to play Warcraft 3 on an iPad. I feel like RTS games like Warcraft and StarCraft would be really good on a touchscreen apparatus because you just pinch to select your troops and then move.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't need I don't feel like you would need macros so much as you would need to like just be able to know where you're poking next.
Yeah.
Because it cuts down a lot on the time of like moving mouse accuracy, all that other kind of crap. But also, like Blizzard, you remade StarCraft with HD graphics. I'm assuming using StarCraft 2's engine. Please give us Warcraft 3 redone.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah. Just do that. I'm not super into it, but maybe
Dear
I
Blizzard,
would be.
please just cater to my personal interests.
That's all I want. Also, make World of Warcraft free for longer than 20 levels.
Really quick, you guys have HBO, right?
Yes.
So we need to look into. I was told Warcraft is now on HBO.
Yeah, it's been on HBO for like 2 months now.
Yeah, need to watch it at some point.
Okay, we'll do that then.
Because I really need to know how good it or not good it is.
And if it's available on HBO, then it probably isn't available anywhere else.
That's accurate. I could rent it or buy it from Amazon, but that's about it.
Fuck that. No.
So anyway, now that I've gone off on my tangent.
Yeah.
So Civilization, now playable on the iPad.
Yeah. Developed by Firaxis Games, which if you're familiar with Firaxis, it's a decent company. I do believe they develop all the other Civ games.
Yeah.
As far as I know. And it was published by 2K Games.
2K.
Yeah, exactly. 2K. So, I mean, if you don't know 2K, just get out.
Yeah.
Just leave. Don't. I said leave.
This is one of the...
No.
Oh.
Leave. Walk out that door.
What? Okay.
You can find the exit in the top right corner of your browser.
Yeah, press the
or
little
top
X.
left if you're on Apple.
No, don't click it. Keep listening. This is one of the only things that has ever made me kind of want an iPad. Is like, because I'm not super into the Civilization games because it does seem like Risk, where it's like a lot of clicking and waiting.
Honestly, it seems a lot less exciting than it really is.
Yeah.
You get really involved.
But
you get really into it. I don't.
Yeah, I really like the idea that I could make Gandhi so good that he turns bad. That's something I really enjoy. Okay, the story
I bought
is...
Gandhi a good present, and all of a sudden he nuked everyone.
The story on that is, I don't remember which of the games it was, but one of them, Gandhi's like aggression was set to 0, and you could do an action that would make his aggression even lower. But because of the way the programming of the game was, it would go from 0 to -999, which would just set it to 999 aggression, and he would fucking murder everybody.
Because we're running absolute values here.
Yeah.
So,
and it was,
yeah.
That's like my favorite thing that I've heard about a video game is like, whoops, I made Gandhi a murderer.
Which really, tells us a little something about people with 0 aggression whatsoever, is that it's only going to take a little bit to set them off.
Also, Gandhi wasn't like that great of a dude. He like purposely slept he shared a bed with like a 13-year-old girl to prove to his wife that he was not like into children sexually. I think that's pretty wild and super uncool. Like, look it. I'm not doing anything weird with this child. Don't you trust me? Now go to sleep.
I mean, times were different.
Yeah.
And that was your history lesson by Sarah.
I get real heated about Gandhi.
Join us next week for history lessons by proxy.
Yeah, sure. I'll find something to give you a history on next week.
Yeah. That should be, that would be a really good podcast if we just once a week got together and lied about history.
I mean, I can do that every day.
I could just do it all the time. Remember when Al Gore invented the internet in 1991? I do. I wasn't even born yet.
Yeah, you remember when Caesar, like Julius Caesar, made that dressing and it became really popular?
Yeah.
You remember that time that Hitler got banned from Xbox Live?
Whoops.
I do. I was there.
Yeah, he was really upset.
Remember the time when a student made a really good point to their professor and Albert Einstein stood up and clapped and then the whole class clapped? It was a really heartwarming moment for me.
It really was.
I was there.
Yeah, that's about it for today then.
Yeah, that is all I had.
That's all that's on our docket for the day?
Yeah, there wasn't.
Sweet.
It wasn't a lot. There's a Steam sale going on. So like
there's always a Steam sale going on, but yeah, the winter sale.
Steam sale is going on.
But your wallets already know about this.
With a lot of really
I was wondering why my bank balance was negative this morning.
Yeah. A lot of great deals.
That's just because you're poor.
On Steam until January 4th. So you have some time, but like don't forget about it, I guess. And then do you remember how long the Dragon Age
till the 26th.
So Dragon Age Game of the Year, Dragon Age Inquisition Game of the Year edition was $10 on the PlayStation Network, $8 for PS Plus subscribers until December 26th.
Yeah, it's this is week 2 of the PlayStation winter sale.
That's the only one I know because it's the only game I care about.
And I do believe there's going to be a week 3 of this, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Check it out.
So go do that.
Yeah. And if you want to find out more about us, you can check out yeahdudegamers.com for all of our articles and postings and social media. All that super fun stuff.
There might not be an article about this week just because it's going to be Christmas and I don't have time.
It will. We're firm believers that you should definitely be playing games for yourself. And yeah, so we're going to be kind of trying to enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
God knows the PlayStation Network is probably going to be down, as will Xbox Live, because someone out there is just going to bah humbug the whole network.
Yeah, Jim Carrey as the Grinch. Just gonna dox everybody while he's
You'll go to log on to your PlayStation Network account, and it's just like his little like laugh from the Grinch there.
Oh, God!
Watched that the other day. Oh boy, it has not aged well.
No, I haven't watched that this year yet. I usually do.
Also, really quick, do you know they're remaking the Grinch?
Yeah, with Benedict Cumberbatch as the Grinch.
Yes,
I've literally
the man who was born with the face of the Grinch.
Literally, never been more upset about anything in my life. You know what's really funny is, because he's going to be played by Benedict Cumberbatch, everyone's going to want to fuck the Grinch. And you know what? If you haven't been there to fuck the Grinch since he was Jim Carrey, you do not deserve to fuck the Grinch. That's how I feel about
since
it.
the cartoon version.
Either one. Whichever. But not Benedict Cumberbatch.
Something about
Grinch.
the way he slithered around those trees just...
It just gets some people going. That's fine.
Or should I say...
And if you're not following us on social media, highly recommend it. We do post some fun stuff. Yeah. And you can get notifications about when we're going to be updating our Twitch streaming schedule.
Yeah.
And who knows, we may decide to go live with our podcast pretty soon.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying about that. Join us again next week for This Week in Gaming. And until then, game on.
I've been Jack Mackerel.
See ya.